Alright, hey there everybody, Sarah here, and welcome back to this playthrough of Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. We are very quickly closing on the end of the game. We closed out the stream last time with Ike's showdown with the Black Knight, and he ended up winning that fight. Bit of an interruption and... okay. Might be recovering. Uh-oh. I think we're stabilizing. Sorry about that. I think there was a bit of a hiccup in the stream. So, anyway, we will be probably having a shorter stream this time around, and saving the entirety of the finale for tomorrow. Also, welcome back, Bergs. Glad to have you back. Here, let's see, oh, there were some supports that we haven't done yet. Studying your grammar. Let's check your makeup. Oh no. It's a desperately lie. Oh. Neffany. They get along well. It's good. Anybody else? I'm stalling on the Ike Soren or Ike Leaf support until the very end of the game, I think. I still just haven't made up my mind. I like them both, honestly. I think they both work really well together, but... let's see. Oh, right. I was wondering for a moment why Ike's inventory was empty, but he's got himself the only sword he'll ever need for the rest of the game. West, you're at sea. We could give you something different. Killing Edge. I guess it does have +1 attack. We'll think about it. Right, we are starting to break out some of the fun stuff going into these last chapters. Okay, let me check the shop, and assuming I don't find anything interesting in here, I think we've already... yeah, we've already visited and picked up some restocks. I think we're basically set. Yeah, okay. Let's get this going. Ooh. This map is also a very memorable one. Hey there, Leanne. Oh, Izuka. Don't let her escape. Don't let her get sick. Don't let people kill her. All these things that are like, why are you telling me to do this? This is such a terrible restriction being placed on my work. Ooh, congrats. Yeah, I've heard the last map of Golden Deer is very interesting. Means I have all rules and regulations and hullabaloo. Those repulsive beasts. Ah, so this is going to be where the source of all the Lagoos fighting for Dain is. Not that I've tried. You found a blind spot. This guard is just like, why do I deal with this? Oh, Far from... something tells me this guard is not necessarily a Daean soldier. I mean, really odd. How many and what type? 30. That's a lot of Lagoos. Of all tribes. Probably no more than 10 dragons. Oh no, they're much stronger than me. That's not encouraging. Of course. Are you sure you want to be on our side? Nasir's very proud of his granddaughter. Ranulf is like, why does nobody see the problems with all of these situations we are gleefully diving into? And the guard? Hello? Guard? I've been had! Flying me up by my thumbs. Strange group of insurgents. Over reception. We have all the reinforcements we need right here. What fortuitous timing. This guy's like, oh no, time to abandon ship. Daeon's about to be a very dangerous place for me, and the battlefield is not where I want to be either. A glorious mix of birds, beasts, and dragons. And Ranulf's like, oh. Racing too. Alright, this one is where we get to have Tybarn technically on the team, but not directly under our control. Which is a little bit unfortunate because he is amazing and I would love to feed him a couple of levels of experience on this map. So, this guy right here is a large part of why this map is so memorable for me, because as I have several times over the course of this playthrough, I want to steal this bolting. And he also drops a Rex Bolt, which is very nice. Part of why this is memorable, though, is that if you don't care about stealing the bolting, what you can do is bait him into using it, and over those 5 turns, just push up to him and hit him before he actually re-equips Rex Bolt, and basically just get to knock him on the head for free. It's fun stuff. Oh, Rune Sword, wow, okay. Not anything we can do about that, sadly. Oh, not silence. Okay. And, ooh, Slip Staff. I wonder if you move. If you don't move, then we could potentially steal that. Well, we could probably steal it one way or another. And a lot of Lagoos. Wow. A lot of them. Ooh, right, there's this one guy with a meteor who's just lurking in here. You can technically steal this from him, but it's honestly really, really tricky to get in there to him because these trees are not something you can run through with anyone who can't fly. And flyers, of course, have to worry about all of these birds that, you know, might get in the way of just rescue dropping somebody in. Might be able to get it anyway, we'll see. Oh, I don't think he's going to move. And if he doesn't move, then what we can do is... Ooh, there's a little path through the trees down here. We can use this to sort of avoid him and clear out some of the beasts. And then eventually just dance somebody in to drop Volkov here, bait him into using Volcanon, and then steal his meteor. I like this idea. Now, as for you, you have 10 range on that sleep. Oof. Okay, so he's got a much longer range on this staff than most of the sleep users we've run into so far. This guy doesn't have as long a range on the silence, but this guy... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So right around here, this heal bush. Okay. So who are we bringing? We are not allowed to bring Valencia, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I don't think she's even on the list. So Valencia is unavailable for this chapter, and that's okay. We can still make this work without her. Oh, we do have Nasir available. Completely forgot that. Nasir's pretty good, honestly. He's very solid and can be really, really helpful, especially on the last map. I don't know if I want to bring him along here. I think we've got other people who could use the XP more. We actually have a lot of people who are very far away from level 20, considering how late in the game we are. But that's okay. That just means we have XP to gain on the last map too, which is a good thing. Very good thing. Let me think. Who do we want? I kind of want to bring Leith along, but there's a lot on this map that she might not want to tangle with. It's very curious, isn't it, why all of the quests in Alchemoth have a limited time flag, isn't it? It's one of those things in Xenoblade 1 where I got there and was very, very concerned about it, but ended up progressing through the game anyway because it never seemed to actually matter. Because I took very slow steps through the story for a while, and none of the steps through the story seemed to really trigger anything, so I kept on going, and eventually ended up losing out on quite a few of the side quests when they do time out, because I wasn't expecting it. And honestly, by the time I was at that point where they were timing out, I was not thinking about side quests at all. So who are we bringing? Definitely bringing Soren and Khalil. They're both going to be very useful here. Volk is coming. Rayson, obviously. Ashnard, Jill, Mefni, Rolf, Mist. I don't think I need to bring Reese along. He's fine, but he's not necessary at this point. And I think I'd rather make sure we get either Boyd or Leith in here. Probably Leith. We'll go with Leith, and this should be fine. Mist, I'm going to have you grab a Lagoose Slayer. Otherwise, you're just not... Well, honestly, she doesn't even really need to do much physically anymore. She's fine just using a Steel Sword and focusing on healing. She's already at level 15, and the healing will get her up towards level 20 very quickly. You've got Lagoos, you've got Lagoos, you've got Lagoos, you've got Lagoos. Good, good, good. Soren has a bolting, Khalil has a meteor, and we are getting restocks on both of these this chapter, ideally. Let me double check. I think we still have... we have a purge that we're not using. We have a bolting there and a meteor here. I think I'm going to go ahead and just grab the lower durability bolting and keep the full durability tomes for later in the next map. Volk, yeah, we should have inventory space enough for everything we want to steal, which is good. Well, yep, you've got L's on everything, and Soren, you can grab a physic, I think. Yes, you can. Perfect. It's going to help a lot, honestly, just for healing, now that we have multiple physics between Mist and Soren, who both have plenty of magic to fuel it with. Should be all the healing we need until we have Lincia back. Okay. So this is going to be an interesting map. Ike is already level 20 and doesn't really need too much XP, so we're probably going to use him, but try to let Neffany, Jill, and everybody else just sort of frontline instead. Ooh, I might want to grab Savior onto Jill. She'll be okay, I think. She's still got... oh, she does not have a Goose Guard. Let me get that for her. Who has it? Actually, can you double check your defense? You've got 26 defense. You shouldn't care about any of the birds over here. Yeah, they don't do damage to you. You're fine. Yeah, I think, if I remember correctly, the item that he can trade you is one of the rare items in the game that you need for developing Colony 9? Or Colony 6? I think it's Colony 6. It's the restoration quests, but I think it's the cabbages, the ice cabbages. And it's one of the only consistent places you can actually get them from, but you have to... There are a lot of hoops you have to jump through just to be able to trade for them, so it's hard. Alright, so... I think this is what we're going to do. We're going to set up like this, and just advance slowly. We're not going to take this too quickly, we're going to play it safe. And the first thing we're going to do is make sure that Tyburn is not going anywhere at all. He is going to sit away from all of the action because I do not want him to steal XP. He can sit right there for now. Yep, and we will intercept all these beasts. Double check that range. Yep, you can't reach that. Good. Okay. So, if you get in here, let's just stick with the silver for now. Silver should be fine. Oh, that's right, I gave one to Ike. Now, I don't think he's actually going to move into this tile to reach that, but I'd rather not take that chance. We're just going to play it safe. Will you get over here? Make sure you're supporting Neff. No reason to do that just yet. Double check these attack ranges. Yeah, this guy gets pretty far in there, doesn't he? That's okay. Yeah, we're mostly planning to throw these boltings at the dragons, because they can be very spooky if we're not careful. Rayson can sit there, and I'm going to double check. I think that warrior might be able to reach behind Stephanie, or maybe it's just exactly to her. Yeah, okay, so everyone else can just move up. Alright, come and get us. Yeah, that should be okay. She should only have 2 things that can attack her here, at most, and that should not be enough to put her in danger. Oh, interesting sign. Huh. I'm not sure I've seen that one then. Going for Leith, fair enough. She should be okay here. Although she might end up getting doubled by the enemy cat, which is a little unfortunate. Nope, okay. Cat fight. Literally. Jill is just not concerned. Neither is Stephanie, to be honest. Even if she gets hit here, she's fine. Bye! Thoroughly one-shotted. Okay, so it looks like all of the Lagoos are going to be heading our way. Good to know. This one specifically is a little bit annoying. Let me double check that meteor range. We don't want to move too far forward just yet. I think we can move 1 space up, but not further than that. So, let's start handing out XP. Wow. Okay, Volk, you are starting to be very spooky. I appreciate this. It's a good thing. So, let's see, let's give this one to Marcia, I think. Or maybe I give that one to Chloe and let Marcia and Nefany beat you up. Or Nef can just kill you. That works out very well. Oh, wow. Oh, that's just a very fun Easter egg, then. If we want to explain it in-game, I imagine it might be just something he found in the aftermath of the fight down at the bottom of Valak Mountain. But, yeah, that's actually very cool. I did not know about that at all. Okay, let's give this knockout to Kalo. We should be able to grab that. Solid, good. Well, solid before I see the level, but it was a solid level, so very good. Okay, and now we just need to deal with you. You shouldn't be too hard to handle. Soren, go ahead and shoot the cat, and that gets it just low enough for somebody else to finish off. Okay, so this is as far as the crow can get. Good. So we'll give this one to Rolf. And just snipe down those last few hit points. Good. Strength. That is probably his most needed stat right now. So really good to see him get that. Let's see, who are we feeding you to? Probably Marcia. Rid of everybody. Or Volk. Oh, there's another cat down here. Oh, we could just let Ike kill it. It is a waste of experience points, but I'm a bit worried about this guy. Yeah, for 20s. Oh, actually, what we could do is do this, let Volk pick up the knockout, and do some rescue dance shenanigans to make sure that he's back out of range. Next turn. I think I am going to leave Ashnard right here, too. And this lets us check to see if this guy does actually move over one space to use that meteor. Volk, you're going to trade a steel blade back to her and finish off that little bit of HP. To be honest, I don't think he even has to worry too much about this. This only hits for 22. Yeah, no, we don't even have to rescue him out of there. He's fine. So this one, let's see if we can give it to Leith. We can, nice. Okay, go get him, Leith. So we'll give this to Leith and then heal her up, and also top off Neffany. Brace and condense, make sure we get that. You still can't reach. You can, kinda, but not very far, which is important. So, I'm just going to probably have Ike stand here, get in your way, and keep a very nice, clear, safe zone for all of our squishy people. Jill, you can just move up. Mist, we're going to have you heal Leith. All the way to full. And Grayson, you're going to dance Soren. He needs the XP more. And we'll top off Neffany. Marcia, I think we're going to let her stay near Volk. Oh, good level. Very nice, Soren. Speed and skill. Very good. Oh, he's capped on skill now. Nice. Marcia, you can stay right there. Oh, he does move. Okay. Good to know. Bit of a shame because we miss out on one use of that, but that's okay. I know that he does move, and what we might do here is just put him to sleep. Oh, goodbye. Nice shot, Leith. Wow. Was not expecting that crit, but hey, she can use it. Yeah, honestly, that is solid. More speed is very good for her right now, and the defenses are always useful. Yeah, so she doesn't double still, but that's okay. Alright. Yep, so Mist, your job is going to be put that mage to sleep. Hopefully we don't miss this time. Really is an unbelievable place. You don't like this, eh? Oh, of course. Hi there, Naysala. He is very proud of himself. Yeah, I haven't changed much. I'd hate to end up a meal for one of our insane cousins. So, we came here to rescue Leanne, and Naysala's off doing this on his own. On the side of this battle. He's doing it pretty well, to be fair. Alright, so let's see what your attack range is. Oh, perfect. Right out of range. So Mist... This guy, 72%. Ooh. Leanne's like... Yeah, honestly, I think Leanne's looking at Naysala and thinking... I should be upset with you. I should be. Let's see. You have 8, you have 5. We could shove Rayson a little bit and get him in range to give Mist a second shot at this sleep if it misses. So, this is what we're going to do. We're going to try it. If it whiffs, then we'll smite Rayson and shove him, and give Mist a dance to let her try again from 2 spaces away. Come on, Mist. I believe in you. Nice. Got him. Okay. No more meteors for you. Thank you very much. Luck and res. Good, good. Could definitely use more skill, Mist, but those are still good stats to get. I will work with that. Alright. And with the meteor out of the way, for now, at least for the next 4 turns, we can focus on the rest of this. Which is mostly just clearing out this section. Shouldn't be too hard. Let's see, Rolf, where are we sending you? Oh, yeah, go get him, honestly. That is a very nice, clean snipe. Okay, who else? Who else? Marcia needs one. Oh wow, go get him, Marcia. Everyone is actually doing very well on this team. It's good to see. We did have to make some adjustments to teams over the course of the playthrough. Sadly, some people did not get the levels I was hoping to see. But that's okay. This is why you get many, many characters to choose from over the course of the playthrough. Let's see, Leith, you still need some. I don't think you do quite enough to finish him off. And I'm also not sure anybody else leaves him alive. Yeah, nope, nobody else leaves him alive. Okay. Well, Volk. Let's give this one to Volk. He does need the XP. And it also helps work him over towards that mage, so that we can steal the bolting, or meteor, rather. What's left of it. More uses on meteor is still honestly a lot to work with, and I'm quite happy to get it. Well, yeah, this should be enough. So if she Elfires the cat, we can have Leith move over and finish it off. Getting things from the other side of this area. The dragon is probably not something we can reach just yet, but we can get this guy and this guy, and invite them into our little death trap. Right, Leith, up here. Finish him off, and I don't know if I want Ike to get in there, because he'll just delete things. Oof, we are having a couple of connectivity issues, aren't we, today? I will wait here for just a moment, let it catch up. Okay, I think it's back to normal. Just waiting for OBS to turn green again. I'm not sure there's too much else to worry about here, though. Yeah, okay, we're back. I'm sorry, again, if there are any interruptions on the receiving side of the streams today. Not usually a thing that happens. I don't know why it's going on right now. Let's see. If I move Nev 3 spaces, we can get her in range to bait one or both birds. Plonk her right in here. She'll bait that out, and who have we got left? Jill, Soren. Soren can just heal somebody. We'll go with Marcia. Ashnard, we should be able to have you bait this bird. Jill, you can get in there too. And Ike, just sneak on in there. Yeah, honestly, it's always fun for me when I see the tracks from Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn made into heroes. Partly because I remember all of them very well, having listened to them several times over playing this game. This guy, yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure Nephany just doubles you, and that is death. Oh, we did get more of the birds out. Nice. What's going on? They're all looking the same direction. Oh, very good. What are you plotting, Naysala? Lucci's just he's the grandpa that everybody loves, and Naysala's a bit more of a conniving, devious bird. I hope we don't have to go chasing after you, Naysala. Don't make Tyburn go chasing after you, because if you do, he's not going to be happy. Yeah, honestly, I think Tyburn, we just leave him back there. I might bring him forward after we deal with this meteor, but until I do, he's not going to be going very far. So let's move Rolf up. Give him a snipe here. Ooh, that's actually... Should give that to Leith instead, I think. Let's see. I want to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So we can hide everybody in this corner of the map away from the bolting. That's good. It's very important. So Leith, you're going to go ahead and pick off this bird. How far does... Okay, he doesn't have very long attack range. That I am probably going to let Ike bait out. Ike is very good at handling dragons. Dragons can be spooky for people, but not for Ike. Ike can deal with it. Rolf, we're going to get you over here. Ooh, okay, not with the longbow then. Or we could just have Race and Dancing. That works out. Works out very well. Okay. Steel bow is just enough, thanks to that 1 point of strength. Yeah, honestly, I love how they worked rescue in this game. It's one of the games that... I think this was probably the first Fire Emblem game that I really started using rescue a lot, because it's got so many different ways you can use it, especially since this was the game that... the first Fire Emblem game I played, at least, that introduced Kanto to the game. And Kanto was huge for me. It was such a big game changer. Okay, so there is a bird that would be able to reach in there. I do want to be careful about this. So Marcia, you're just going to grab Volk and move over here, which is out of range, I believe, of everything. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Oh, wow. Okay, so he's just barely out of range of being able to hit Volk with that meteor. Or bolting, rather. So what I'm going to do is drop Volk off right here next turn, and let Volk handle the bird. He should be able to. You know, when I found out that Kanto existed in the Chugdral games, I was honestly a bit surprised, because it's a very fun mechanic for the player to have access to. So it's a bit surprising that they didn't include it in the Game Boy Advance games. Let's see, how hard do you hit? 45! Oh my. Yeah, you hit really hard. We're going to let Ike bait you out. Yep, so up to Rolf. That one's a little bit further forward, huh? Well, let's just have Ike do this. Move Soren up too. We could technically just bolting him down. That might even be a better idea, because then we could have Ike bait out the cat. Ooh. I should have thought of this. Let's see, are you in range? No, not. Who do we have then? Rayson's already used his action. Oh, I can't. That's okay. I could have her just bolting this mage off, but we do want to get that meteor. So we'll just wait. And if he moves up here... Oh, I should have used Physic. Oops. It's okay. Mist can do that instead. Or Mend. Just top Leaf off and make sure one more person is healthy again. Jill, you wander all the way down here. Alright. Big bad dragon. Let's see how Ike handles this. I think he's going to be okay. Like, he should be more than fine here, but... Oh, dodges. Fair enough. That's an ether. Bye. Oh, wow. Oh, never mind. Second hit finished it. Dragons are solid. That's true, honestly. The Game Boy Advance, as much as I have some really fond memories of all of the games that I've played on it, it was a lot... It had a lot less space, I guess, to work with, processing-wise and memory-wise, than the home consoles that they might have been used to. So I can definitely understand playing it safe and just making sure that the game worked. And honestly, it did well enough to get me into the series with Blazing Blade, so... Alright, Marcia, you're going to drop Volk off right here. And head over this way. Yeah, this guy can't reach Volk. You can't reach Volk. Yeah, this is the limit of your range. You can reach Volk, and that's fine. He will be more than happy just killing you off. We still have a couple of turns before you wake up, which is good. Race and transform, so we have 4 dances available. And yeah, I want to see... Let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this guy does not move. That's very important to see. So, what is your attack range? Your attack range plus 2 is your sleep range, so up to here. Sadly means we can't bait this tornado out before then. But what we can maybe do is get this guy out of there. Yes, we can. Okay, so if we plant someone over on the other side of this tree, this soldier will move in to attack us, and we can get this guy too. Ooh, yes, okay. So Rolf, you're going to be moving up here. Oh, as long as we can kill this guy. I think Jill can handle you, maybe? Not quite. Oh, not quite. Okay. I guess I could have Nephany be one of the baits. Oh, jeez. That gets a little bit... Yeah, that does a lot of damage. A lot of damage. And Rolf can get it with the Goose Bow. Yeah, I like this. We'll give one to Rolf, and probably one to Nephany, and they can both bait out the halberdiers with short spears, away from that bishop with the sleep. Oh, perfect. I think this lets Leaf finish the cat off. Oh, or Soren just does it on his own. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, Soren, that went from really, really good to complete overkill very quickly. You did not need that crit. That poor cat is very fried. Okay. Ooh, Ashnard actually would be a pretty good one to bait with too. And I'd like to let Nephany do it though. Let's see. Yeah, she has a short spear, she'll be fine. that lets Ashnard come and get this guy, deal with him. Very good. Honestly, that is exactly the level she needed. Strength, skill, and luck. Her speed is maxed, her defenses are in a great spot. She really doesn't need any more. Okay. And yeah, Rolf is currently one space away from that. So we're going to have Ike just trade him a steel bow and shove him into place. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, sadly we can't quite get Grayson in there unless someone moves back to shove him. I could have Leith do that. She's not actually really going to get much done here anymore. What I should do, since she's not going to be doing that, is just equip the demiband now, and then unequip it, which lets her start recharging her transformation gauge now, instead of after next turn. So what we can do here is have Quill move down here. Nope. Yeah, go ahead and top Volkov. Get Grayson in there to dance everybody. And we're just going to make sure that next turn we're getting everybody out of range of this guy for when he wakes up. Ike, oh, interesting, so Ike actually can't give orders to Tyburn after his action's been used. That's good to know. Oh, we could probably just zap that dragon. Let's do that. Yeah. So Soren just takes the first shot, I think. Pretty sure, yeah, everyone's out of range there. Yeah, okay, so this is out of range still. Perfect. So let's go ahead and zap a dragon. Or Soren, you can just do it on your own again. Adept is pretty good. Oh, and a crit. Nice. That was actually a really good crit. It saves us a charge of bolting. Thinking about it, we could also just zap this guy with boltings and get him out of the way. Oh, sadly, not quite fast enough to double this one. Cool. I'll probably do that next turn. I don't think it's worth it unless we just take him completely off the board. In the meantime, though, we may as well bait the Swordmaster out too. Top off Soren, why not? Using Physic to heal 1 hit point. Excellent. Oh, nice crit F. She wasn't actually going to land the kill without it, so I'm glad to see it. Good stuff. Eh, more defense is good. Honestly, she could use it. She's only got 20 right now, which, honestly, is a good place to be. 20 defense is very workable. You missed, Jill. Ah, that's okay. We can make it work. Okay, so we have got one turn to clean up all of this mess that's charging our way. And there is quite a lot of mess charging her way, so let me see. Yeah, your range goes down to this tree, if I remember correctly. Uh-huh. So as long as we keep everybody behind this diagonal line, he is not going to use Meteor. The only problem is that Volk is now dealing with cats and birds who are all coming after him. That is a lot. He does have a thicket, which helps, but over here is the preview with the thicket. So that's 12. I imagine the other one has just as much attack. Oh no, the other one has more attack, so 12 and 15, and they both have roughly 60%. I don't like it. One of these birds didn't move to attack him this turn, though. Interesting. I may have to get him out of here. Shit. It's just, this is a lot of bird. Yeah, okay, so how hard do you hit? Let's see. Yeah, so 12 is here, 15 here, 11, 10, and 12 again. Or 14, or 11 again. Yeah, so 11, wait, that doesn't make sense. Oh, I'm miscounting. So, yeah, this is 12 at 26, so this is 11, 10, and 9. Like, as long as he's dodging, he should be okay, but I don't know how much I want to count on him dodging when he's only got about 60% on the dodge chance. What I could do is start using these boltings a lot. I could snipe both cats, potentially. Let's see. How hard do you hit Quill? Okay, yeah. So between her and Soren, they can easily two-shot the cats. And if we get both cats out of the way, he doesn't wake up, so he doesn't get to shoot Volk, and that means Volk is completely safe for another turn. I think I can work with this. What I could also do is put Mercia over there. She's got 16 defense, which makes her a lot more able to take the hits, especially with a Lagoose Guard on top. And we can either get her out with a dance next turn, or leave her over here and just keep her in this 2-space range. Let me think about that. In the meantime, we need to clean this stuff up. There's this guy, who's a little bit annoying. But we can take care of him. So, okay, either we use the boltings to kill the cats, or we use the boltings to kill this guy and potentially someone else. How do you do over here, Mercia? 10, 10, rest do less. think, honestly, with the Lugus Guard equipped, she should be okay. If we just plonk her over there. So, I think that's what we're going to do. Volk, you're just going to stand right here. Keep your stiletto for now. And Marcia, you're going to go keep him safe. Yep, just right where Volk was standing. I do not want to get in range of that bolting, since we would like to keep that intact, if at all possible. And yeah, Khalil, Soren, you're going to bolting this guy out of the way. Make sure we're not getting into this area. Where's Soren? There's Soren. Soren, you have a lower durability one. It's okay. So, if we attack here first, onto the Paladin. Very good. And Soren, you're going to move basically where Ike is right now. Oh my. You are a little spooky, aren't you? Oh, no wonder, Jill. Wow. It's okay. Neff has this. Well, not as much as I expected. Oh, wow. Yeah, no wonder. This guy is very fast. 26 speed. Let's let Jill take the first shot. And we'll have Neffany try to finish him off if Jill hits. What an impressive crit. I'm so proud of this enemy Swordmaster. I don't know if the strategy I'm using here would be good for a speedrun, honestly. I think speedrun would basically be put this mage to sleep, fly Ike over this wall, and then just send Ike straight at the boss. Speaking of Ike, you're going to head over here. Make sure we keep this corner relatively safe. Ralph, you just finish this guy off. Nice and easy. Good. Speed is also a really good stat for you to be getting. Would like to see more than 2 stats at once, but that's okay. We will make it work. So this is where they can reach. It's important. I do want to keep Rayson out of that area. Yeah, go ahead and just finish this guy. Another adept. Soren's getting a lot of these. It's good to see he's got enough skill that it's starting to be a relatively consistent trigger, and it makes him so horrifyingly strong. Let's see, I think, yeah, we can put Mist in here to heal... and Neffany, I guess, sure. And... Ooh, okay, so we can dance with Raisin here, but then we need to evacuate Raisin afterwards. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is just have people back up to here. I do need to evacuate Raisin, but other than that, it's pretty much okay. Leith, you're going to move on down. And that, yeah, that is just going to be for Mist and Ashnard to deal with. Let's see, where can we drop it? I think right here. Just grab him, drop him here, and then move up past him. And that lets Soren move in here. Go ahead and use his staff. Pop up Raisin. We are going to have an impenetrable formation by virtue of not leaving any space for any birds to land and attack. That is fine. Oh, nice crit there, Asper. Oh. Oh, it's Soren. Oh, that... Okay, Soren will live, thankfully. I think he gets doubled here. Shoot, I didn't think there was any room for them to get in there. Oh, that was closer than it should have been. Oh, Soren, thank you for being just bulky enough to live. That would have been a tragic occurrence right here at the end of the game. Oh, they're all going in there. Okay. Alright, Soren survived. I think that is one of, if not the closest calls we've had this entire playthrough. He is waking up next turn. So if I have, let's say, if I have Volk finish you off, Marcia, could you finish this guy off? You could. And that leaves 3 birds that could attack Volk, plus the mage. 25, 4, 27. Ooh, that one in the back has a lot more. It is a shame that Volk is not ranged capable. I could probably get Marcia in here instead, but that isn't really going to help. I want to give these experience points to Volk, but that's okay. Marcia, just keep on going. You are going to do this and plant feet. That should be the scariest thing that she has to fight, and with the Lague's Guard equipped, she should be more than fine tanking her way through all of this. Okay. I did not realize this tile was open at all. Ooh. Closer call than I would have liked, but we made it. It's okay. Now let me double check here. So currently Ashnard's tile is dangerous, and we want to make it less dangerous. We'll have Mist Top Soren off and just move further into this area down here. Oh, nice. Oh, that's perfect Mist. Very good level there. And that lets Rolf move over here. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, so the Leguzvo doesn't actually get to double dip, is what we're saying there. Okay, fair enough. I guess if it could, that would be a little silly. Let me double check this, make sure we're not getting in range of that sleep. And we aren't. Good. I do want to give that knockout to Rolf. Let's see. Give him one at least this turn. We'll let Soren shoot the bird. A little bit of revenge for sneaking into a spot I didn't realize existed. Clever bird. Not clever enough to avoid getting demolished in the enemy phase, but Will, you can move in. Get this one. This is safe, right? Everything below that free. Yeah, good. And I think what we're going to do is try to have Mist put that bishop to sleep. Not this turn, I think she's already used her action, but after that. So if we can put him to sleep, that lets us just clear out the area around him, and gives us enough time to get Volk back from over there to help us deal with everything else. Ooh, wait, Rayson. You're in range of Mist. Go ahead. Let's actually take that shot right now and see if we land it, because something tells me it's going to be a lot harder to put the bishop to sleep. Okay. And his sleep range is out to here. So that's as far as you can go. That's fair. See if you get it, Mist. Oh, wow, 28. That's a tall order, isn't it? I think it's okay, honestly. We've got a lot of these in the bank, and throwing a couple of uses away on something that may or may not work is fine. She still gets experience points out of it. And she landed it. Nice. Good job, Mist. Which also means that we can go ahead and start baiting this guy out. Perfect. So... yeah, you first. Daphne, go ahead. Where's Khalil? There she is. Yeah. So, Neff, right here. Alright. And from here, everyone should be out of range of that meteor. Oh, hold on, Leaf. Okay, as long as you get to this tile, diagonal from Soren. Sorry. Diagonal from Soren. Pickups are fun. That is exactly where you need to get. You could play it safe and just leave her here, which is even further away, but it should be fine. UI's in the way. Yeah, no, as long as she makes it past that tree, which she does. Good. Okay, Volk, you're not doing anything this turn. Rolf, you can move a little further forward. Alright. Come and get us. He woke up. That's fine. He's going to attack Marcia. Okay. Marcia should be okay here. Again, Ragu's Guard does a lot of work, and this guy shouldn't really hit hard either. He's a mage. And she has lots of res. Perfect. Yeah, okay. I shouldn't have worried about her. She is so fine here. Absolutely, perfectly okay. And getting a solid level, too. Very nice. And she's also doing an excellent job of just clearing the air over here. So that makes it a lot easier for Volk and her to disengage after this. Oh, right. I was going to say, wait, did he even attack? Yes, he attacked Marcia. Oh shoot, she's one strength away from finishing him off. Ah well. We could try for the Killer Lance. Oh, she's skill capped now. Nice. Very nice. Okay. This guy's asleep. I do need to start paying attention to this guy's bolting range, since we don't want to get in range of that. He only has 24 res. Mist would actually have an even easier time trying to put this guy to sleep than she would this bishop. Which is very amusing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Oh wow, so... Okay, so this bishop is actually the perfect marker for us. If we get inside of this angle, where the bishop is standing right now, then we can get bolted. If we stay away from it, then we're completely safe, and don't have to worry about it. This guy's the one that we want to deal with next. Meanwhile, Volk, you're going to equip your stiletto again, and pilfer that meteor for us. Let's see. Oh wow, yeah, she's not going to care about you at all. Perfect. This guy is a bit more annoying, sadly. If she lands a crit with a Killer Lance, then she gets him, but then she'd also have to land it on the next guy. And it is about 40% on both of them. We could go for it. Or we could just take the guarantees, honestly. This guy's almost always attacking Marcia, although he might end up going down here, depending on where we move. I guess we can just wait and see where people end up. I do want to make sure we're baiting out this tiger this turn. Let's see. Jill, you should be really good at that. Ooh, that also gets the dragon. Maybe I let Ike head out here, just to be safe. We haven't really let him do too much since he's level 20. He's very good at what he does. I guess we could also just bolting this dragon down. That is probably the better choice, honestly. So if Soren throws one bolting at him, we can have Khalil take the other shot and finish him off. Unless Soren crits him, which has happened a few times. Not this time, that's okay. Khalil, you're going to shoot him as well. Just enough. Perfect. I guess we didn't have to move Ike over there. Could have just put Jill in there instead. Yeah. Or, well, Jill. Nephany, rather. Can still do that. Let's see. What is your attack range? And yours goes down there. Oh, perfect. Yeah. So Neff will put you in here. Okay, that's just out of range. Very good. Rayson, we're going to have you dance these guys. Missed. Go ahead and top off Marcia for us. Oh, perfect. So this is actually safe completely for Rayson. He doesn't even have to worry about getting moved out of here, which is very good. That means Soren can sit here with his Elfire, pop off Rolf. Will, we're going to move back here. Not throw a bolting at him. Just move back there, you're fine. He's asleep, we don't have to worry about him. It's chill, you can move in this way. Does this guy have a bow? No, he's got a rune sword. Honestly, I think we're okay if he does come in and use that on Jill. Let's send her in here. Yeah, if we can bait that guy out, that's actually very, very good for us. These guys are just normal mages, yep. And since it is a rune sword, she can actually use a short axe and not care about it because it counts as magic, and she has 17 res, so he's not actually doing very much damage to her. Excellent. And baiting from here means he can't even canto back out of range. All of the stuff lining up properly. Very good. Yeah, I'll plant Leaf right next to Racing. Oh, no, I'm not putting anything to sleep here. We'll say go. Oh, after Marcia picks off one of the birds. Or at least softens this one up, since she's not going to actually finish it off without a crit. Good dodge, though. Alright, we can work with that. And... it's tempting not to move her back, but this guy would do almost 20 damage to Volk, and this guy hits for another 14. And then this guy would be in range too, so no. You're going to continue being Volk's bodyguard. Keep him safe. And this sage is picking a fight with a mage who's just many, many times his superior. Soren is unconcerned by this. So ideally what we get out of this enemy phase is Marcia clears out the birds up there, and we'll have Volk finish off the sage, and then Marcia can just rescue him and move him down to the rest of the group. Good, good. Sniper got baited out too. Good dodge there, Jill. Not quite going to finish him off here, which should be okay. He might get healed up by that sage at the moment, but honestly, it's okay. I'm not too worried about it. Yep, still going after Marcia. Alright. No. That's another fight you probably shouldn't have taken. Poor tiger. Goodbye. Ike is just very good at throwing ethers around right now. It's great. Ooh, okay. So Jill got more company, and more birds. Lovely. Okay, this bird... Can it not reach Marcia? No, it can. It just... This bird doesn't seem to move. Interesting. That's... Yeah, that's actually fascinating. Wow. This one's not moving either. So these two birds are sort of stuck in place. They don't move. They're just standing there, menacingly. Alright, Volk. We've got our meteor. Time to put this mage out of his misery and bring you back to the rest of the party. Volk just sort of standing there like, are you finished? I'm waiting to use my second attack, and I want to make sure that you are finished with your very long casting animation first. I'm polite that way. Skill and speed. Look at good stats for you. Alright, Marcia, let's get him out of there. I wonder if I could actually get Volk all the way over here to steal this. Oh. Okay, there is a dragon that we should probably make sure we deal with first. You have 8 range, right? Okay, so that's not a concern since we're also looking at this guy and his bolting range. You didn't get healed though, which is actually very nice. Oh, and we can just have Nephany stand in this thicket and block off this entire side. I think we'll just have Chill finish you off. Let's see, what do you have? SMXs, perfect. Silver X is more accurate. Go ahead and finish that guy off, and we'll move you back over to the other side. So, let me double check this. I don't think he can actually reach that heal hedge on this side of the trees. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. So everything on this side of these trees is safe. That is really good to know. Neff, you just head over here. Two of you can just block that off. We're not in range either. Excellent. We do want to take care of you this turn. Shouldn't be too hard. I just need to make sure that whoever's getting out there is also being pulled out of range again, because that dragon is spooky. Or just Kanto's out of range, which is also perfectly acceptable. Go get him, Ashnard. That's actually such a clean kill. Just 18-18 into 36 hit points. It's satisfying when it lines up like that. Yeah, then she can just back up to... I think here is fine, and we can just trade her swords so she can bait this guy out. And we're going to have Ike get you moving. Yep, because once this dragon's out of the way, we can have Volk get in here to steal this guy's sleep, and then finish him off. Oh, I forgot to... Darn it. That's okay. Missed. You are very, very helpful. Thank you. I don't think I want her on that side, because there's a bird that can reach over there. So we need to be careful about where people are standing. I do wonder, though... Oh, it's just out of range. Of course it is. Alright, Marcia. You can go back to your Wyvern Band here. Soren, you're just going to top her off. Lil, I don't think you go in that on that side, right? Yep, that is threatened, so you're just going to stay put. Not going to do anything. Same with you, Rolf. No, Tiger going after Ike. You could have gone after Nephany or Jill, but you know you went after Ike. Although you did survive, he didn't get an ether on you. I'm impressed. I mean, you both missed, so it's not like you're really accomplishing much here, but... A for effort. The enemy commander's right there. If we take him down, we win. We have a dragon backing us up. There's no way we can lose. To be fair, the dragon did do damage. Even if he didn't get it to stick. Yeah, Ike's Ragnall is his final infinity gem. He's just very, very solid. And every single one of them is going for him. Wow. This bird figured it out. Looked over at Ike just soloing everything and was thinking, you know what? I'm going to pick a fight with the other one that's not looking quite as horrifying. Ashnard, come on, you can do better than that. Oh, they're moving now. Okay. Or one of them is. That's okay. Go get him, Leaf. So Volk is just going to run in here and steal this. And this is out of range of the bolting. Yep, good, good. This is, yeah, this is the diagonal on the side of it, so we don't really have to worry too much about that. And to be honest, what I could do is have Jill and Nephany go start clearing this out. Jill can actually just hit this guy in the face and not care at all. She's so good. She's turned out really, really well, and I'm glad because she tends to make it onto my teams when I play through this game. Partly because I really like her as a character, and partly because, well, she's just very solid. She always seems to turn out well. And, you know, as it turns out, having a strong, flying, Kanto-enabled unit is pretty good to have in this game. Yeah, perfect. Go get him, Neff. Okay, so how are we dealing with the rest of you? You need to be careful about this guy's attack range. It's not too big of a deal, but I want to make sure we're not getting caught off guard by it. Yeah, go get him, Marcia. Ooh, strength, speed, luck. Very nice. More magic. Maybe I do end up giving her that flame lance at some point. She could probably use it pretty well at this point. We'll have you wait right there. Rolf, let's see if we can give you this knockout. Yes, we can. Excellent. Go ahead with the steel bow. Who else? Well, we can have Mist and Soren start topping off Jill and Nephany over here. Make sure this mage doesn't do anything silly. Also get some free experience points along the way. More speed would have been nice, but I guess we can't be too picky. Oh, nice, and we're actually going to get to finish off this physic. Get it out of our inventories and start working on the next one. Ooh, skill. Nice. And more luck. Very good. I do need to be careful. If I put Race in there, and it means that Marcia can't actually end up on a different tile from where she is right now. Which should be okay. Sadly, I think that is in range, or I could just have Ike go in here and slap that Volcanone around. Yeah, it's in range. Unfortunate. That's okay, though. Honestly, I think we're basically set right here. I'll have Racing do this dance just so he gets more XP. Also means Mist can heal somebody else, but I think that's all we're going to do for now. Unless I want to try putting the boss to sleep. 30%. We could lend it. It would be hilarious if we did. Weird. I just want to check and see what the difference is if we get closer. Yeah, that's... Honestly, I think it's worth doing, just once she's a little bit closer. So we're not going to do it yet. We'll do it next turn. Go ahead and grab another Physic. Use said Physic on Nephany. And Canto over Pine Volk. I think this is actually out of range. Let me see. Oh, hold on, is this... You have 6, which is 7... Okay, it's one tile beyond this guy's attack range. So, sadly, she can't make it all the way over here and also be out of the bolting range. That's okay. I'll just move her forward a little bit, and everyone else stays put. Oh, you actually move. Okay, sure. That's fine. We can work with this. I do want to steal your silence. I didn't think he'd move. Good to see, though, and I'm glad he didn't use the silence instead of attacking Nephany. Good dodges, Neph. Very nice. Oh. That's a lot of tigers. Suddenly tigers. Many tigers. 1, 2... Oh, of course he gets right in there. And the tigers can reach there too. So what I'd like to do is get Volk all the way over here for this coming turn. If I get him here and have Leith smite him... Yeah, this hawk does not move. Interesting. Very weird, I do not trust it. But interesting. And because I don't trust it, Ashnard, go kill it. Just shoot it out of the sky so I don't have to worry about it anymore. Crit on the second hit. Slightly unnecessary, but it's okay. Soren, you're a terrible example. You're setting a terrible example for everybody else. Let's see, so that's as far forward as we can get her. It's 38%. As long as we keep her safe with Pike, let's say, she'll be plenty fine. Let's do this. If we can put him to sleep, then that solves all of our problems for the rest of the map. Fair enough. That is entirely fair. I wasn't expecting to hit that, and it's okay. We will make it work. I think what I do, actually, is just have Volk... Oh, I really want to steal that silence, because there's a good chance he attacks, or tries to silence a mage next turn. And if I don't go steal it now, he's going to get in the way, I know it. So, with that in mind, let's see if we can't just bolting our way out of some of this nonsense. Oh, that is a very tanky dragon, isn't it? 27 res, jeez. 47 attack. Well, we're not shooting the dragon, we're just shooting one of these tigers to get them out of the way. Oh no! Oh no, Soren! Shit! Oh no! That is tragic. That is very tragic. Okay, well, I guess shoot it, why not? There's no harm in it. If we crit, great, if not, well, eh. We did damage and got lightning bolt experience. Or something. Okay, so Volk, you're just going to shove Rolf out of the way, and from here, Raisin's going to dance from here, Leith is going to smite you over, and you're going to go ahead and steal this from this soldier. The bolting range is 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. So if Volk, or if Nephany stands here to body block for Volk, we're okay. It's not in bolting range. Good. So go ahead and shove Rolf. And we're going to dance Volk. May as well get Marcia over this way too. May as well. Dance from here. Leith, you're going to smite Volk through some of the bushes. And Volk, you're going to get in here and steal that silence. Wait. Oh, inventory's full. Oh, inventory's full. Oh no. Can we fix that? I don't know if we can. Oh no, no, no. No! Wait, we can. There is a way we can fix this. Okay, so the way we fix this is Marcia donates a weapon to Leith for a turn. Glad I did move Marcia this way in the end. And she moves over here. Volk moves here. Trades something to Marcia. And then steals the silence. And then we'll just have... I'm actually going to have Jill go ahead and stand on this tile. One attack away from one-shotting him. Jill, you're not strength capped. Why aren't you strength capped? It's okay. Honestly, it's a very silly thing to be complaining about. But it would be nice if she had a few more points of strength. Okay, and Stephanie, you go punch this guy. Yeah, sadly, there's no way for you to one-shot that, and I don't think we have any other healing available. How hard do these guys hit? 30 and 30. So 10 and 10, so you always survive no matter what. Good. Okay, that'll do. Good. Neff, you are fine one way or another. Bye-bye. Wish that crit had landed on the first hit, but it's okay. More defense, good. Yeah, I guess Ike kills this. Or we could let Rolf do it. Wait, is this guy? Okay, he's not good. Yeah, let's let Rolf take this. He could use the XP. Ike cannot get more experience, so it's better to feed the kills to other people. Okay. And you just body block for Mist. If anything, I think they're going to after Ashnard, yeah, since she doesn't have a melee weapon equipped. But she can take it. It's fine. Okay. So the last piece of this puzzle is approaching the boss, without letting him use a bolting, and without killing him, before we get to steal the bolting from him. Which, honestly, really shouldn't be that hard. Especially if Ike can just walk up to this dragon and... Oh, I was going to say, if Ike can just walk up to the dragon and murder it, then we have a very easy road to finishing this. Sadly, I used all my boltings, so... I should have just used them on the dragon. It's okay. So... Jill's our marker, right? Yeah, for the safe zone. These trees are the diagonal. Ike is also on it. We do need to finish you two off. Go get him, Leith. It's probably Rolf for the other one. Let's see. What I might need to do is... trying to think about how to approach this without just trying to put the boss to sleep again. Which we could do. It is a thing we could do. I just don't think that's the best way to go about it. So Hulk has 7 movement. if we shove him and smite him, we can get him in range, I think, of the boss. Yeah, we get him in range to steal the bolting. But then the problem is just getting him back out, which we can do with a rescue from Jill, let's say. Honestly, the real problem is the dragon, not the boss. Well, that and the fact that Rayson just transformed back, which really doesn't help. Let me think. If I take a turn and have Rayson use a Lagoose Stone, and we just get everybody up here, that gives Ike 2 shots at the dragon to get ethers with, and also gets Vulcan there to steal the bolting. We can also rescue him and get him out of there. I like this idea. So yeah, Rayson, we're just going to get up here and use the Lagoose Stone. Okay, and we'll have a few more of these for the next map, so using one here is fine, I think. It's not a big deal. Rolf, go ahead and snipe this down. Oh, Rolf. I know you can do better than that. It's okay. We'll forgive him. He's still really solid, honestly, even with the occasional rotten level up like that. He's still fine. Just top people off, and we're going to get everybody lined up to run in next turn. So this is the danger zone, past where Jill is. Yeah. So, Volk, you're getting in here. Marcia, you're getting in here. Neff, you're getting in here. Yep, we're all just out of range. Alright, and I think they're also out of reinforcements, which is excellent. Oh. I guess we should have healed Leaf. That's okay. And also, now that they are out of reinforcements, let's have Tyburn move over into this side of the map. Just to have him nearby for the end of it. I could actually let him move here and just have the boss attack him and see if there's any dialogue. I don't know if I've ever done that. We could try that. We'll see how quickly Tyburn gets over here. Okay, so to start, Ike, you're just going to move in and hit this dragon. And we'll see how this goes. Oh, it goes very well. Oh, jeez, Ike. Okay, that was a little bit ridiculous. I love it. Ike, you're amazing. You know, I wonder. We're going to steal his bolting this turn no matter what. The question is if we can steal 2 things this turn. And I think we might be able to. Oh, right. I don't know how I forgot about this. Again, I've managed to do this twice now. It's okay. Go ahead and grab that sleep. Physic for Soren. Okay, very good. Luck and nothing else. You know, Mist, you do have several other stats here that would be really good to get. Luck is not the only thing you need, I promise. So if we can grab this bolting to start with, that is excellent. Ashnard can move in here. We'll have Marcia move up as well. And we'll have... Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I can't get Raisin in there. Oh no. It's okay. We can get him a little bit closer. I actually thought Rolf would be able to shove Raisin over if needed. He can't. Important to know. It's okay. Everything is fine. We can still get Volk out of there and keep everybody out of range of the boss, so that he is not wasting our Rex bolts. I do want that. I don't think I have anybody who can use it yet, but we do still have arm scrolls, and I'm planning to use them for the next map. Yep, and no, you can't reach anybody. Oh, it's going to take him a few turns to get here. Sorry, Tyburn. You were benched for this battle because we needed the experience points to go into literally everybody else. Okay. Rolf, let's go ahead and have you shoot this guy with your longbow. Just take some shots. Help! There are not enough beasts. I probably shouldn't, but we're going to give this to Ike, because I'm pretty sure he says something out here. Let's see. Anybody else need healing? No. Absolutely nobody needs healing. Okay. Goodbye, Hedwyn. If I can only hit him. Like, no. I have a sword that when I swing it generates force fields. Shockwaves. Blue light that just does lots and lots of damage. I think the only limit on Ragnall is that Ike can't use Ether from range, so there is that. But it's not exactly the most horrible limitation to play around. Hello, everyone. I saw. Oh, I can kill those. How nice. It was Tyburn. He forced me to do something decent. Payment for the debt I'd incurred. The Duke's account has been completely settled. What a splendid idea. I prefer to keep my life intact, thank you. No good reason. Raisin over here like, here are 2 good reasons. And, you know, then the moral standpoint as well. You. This tower has a basement. And then suddenly, instant regret when you actually see what's going on in this basement. We don't actually see exactly what is in this dungeon. It's sort of left to the player's imagination, but considering feral ones and all of the mentions of how they're being twisted into being feral and berserk, it's not hard to imagine what kinds of horrible experiments have been going on in the basement of this tower. Hmm. Yuna has a reason that she wants to get back to the capital, or back to Ashnard in particular. And we've arrived. Melior, capital of Crimea. But what? Promotion? I mean, nobody wants to lose a job. And Ike's over here like, we're trying to bring the war to an end so we can go back to peace, right? That's the whole point of this. We're not trying to keep fighting. We're not going to start this next chapter tonight. I'm 90% sure this is the final chapter of the game, and we should see that shortly. But yeah. This capital has been through a lot since the beginning of the game. The beginning of the end. Yeah, so this next chapter is the finale of the game, and I'm not going to start it tonight because, as I've mentioned, I think a few times over this playthrough, this last chapter is very long, and I want to keep it in a single playthrough without going too late. So we're going to probably do some cleaning up of inventories and all of the sort of housekeeping at the base camp, and then we will actually play through the chapter tomorrow. We actually came a little bit close to losing you there, Soren, and I'm glad we didn't. Friends. Oh. Yeah, Yeah, this is an apology that probably needs to happen. Oh. Mist is just too pure. She's just such a nice person. I'm honestly quite curious. I'd like to tell you how wrong that is. I wonder. Hey, Ike. Yeah, just make sure nothing gets out. That's a good idea. We're not giving him a choice. Helps to sway certain opinions. I wouldn't mind a chance to remove Ashnard's head from his shoulders. I'm sure you're tired of hearing this, but I know, be careful, don't die. Oh, nice, Sala. He's being grumpy over here. Nialucci just negging him here, like... Like, oh, you think if you bring those two in and I'll do as I'm told, and you're right, darn it. I don't like it. You don't fool me anymore. Oh, hello there. Master Kifka, what are you doing here? I know I'm no Master Gifka, but please. Ike doing a very good job of navigating this. It's honestly really cool to see how much he's grown from the beginning of this game. And at this point, he's okay with managing places that people need to be and also keeping people happy at the same time. Alright. Okay, so we do need to choose here. Who are we going to give Ike's last support to? It's not going to be Raisin. Sorry, Raisin. It's either Soren or Leaf. We have no others that really need to be done. Oh, yeah, everyone wants to support with Ike. So, Soren or Leaf? Let me think about that some more. While we fix up inventories. Oh yes, and Lincia is back in action. Excellent. How much magic do you have? Only 17. Yeah. So she's a good one to give Restore to. That Fortify, I think, is going to go to Mist. Oh, I forgot she's the only one who can use the Ashura Staff, too. Huh. I do like Sleep as well. It's just very, very good. I don't think we're going to bother with Mend at all in this chapter. We shouldn't need it. And... let's go ahead and grab that. And hurt to have multiples on board. And we're just going to go ahead and make sure everybody is using the top of the line stuff we can give them. Rolf, you don't need a longbow because you're the one using the double bow. You have a killer, you have a brave, double. Let's just go with the silver bow as well. And that should be good for you. Valencia has a meaty and some staves, which is good for her. I might want to trade this sleep out for either a second physic, maybe? Second physic might actually be really useful, but I do like having sleep around just as an option. Jill is mostly okay. I'm just going to switch this out for a filter ability, Silver Lance, and upgrade that to a Tomahawk. See, yep, we do have a filter ability Killer Lance, good. Or Axe, rather, but I think I'm going to give her the Brave Axe instead. Yeah, she doesn't have enough magic to really want to use that Bolt Axe. The Laguz Axe, I don't know. I'm pretty sure we do run into more feral ones on this next map, so we might end up giving it to her. But I also just want to give her a Silver Axe to work with. Nephany, we're going to replace a lot of your stuff. You're going to grab a spear, a Brave Lance, Silver Lance, yeah, you do not like the Flame Lance. Thinking Killer Lance or Laguz. Probably Killer. Killer is actually really good. And that should be good for you. Rolf is set, Jill is set. Bulk, you're just going to donate that and keep one stiletto at filter ability for yourself. Racing, we're going to make sure you grab that Ashura Staff and keep it for us to use as needed. Along with the other sleep. Let's see. Astrid, let's see what we can give you. Sword-wise, can you use silver yet? You can't, sadly. So Steel Blade is probably what she's going to end up with for her sword. Silver bow, killer bow. Ooh, huh. We don't have any other fun ones that she can use. I wonder, can she use the... Just out of curiosity, can she use the double bow? No, she can't. I didn't think so. The cavalry archers are locked out of longbows and double bows in a lot of games, and I just wanted to double check that. What I might end up doing is giving her the brave bow, or just giving her something else to carry for another unit instead. Oh, whoops, that's not what I meant to do. But it's okay, we'll make it work. Yeah, go ahead and grab a Killing Edge. For your sword, you're mostly sticking to lances, silver, brave, and spear. Oh, right, and almost forgot, but you are going to pick up the second Augusto. Lil, you're going to be grabbing probably another Spirit Dust, actually. Her magic could still use a little bit of padding. And I don't think there's really anybody else who needs it, so... Soren, let's get you a full durability Physic, and a full durability Fire Tone. Let's see. Grab Elf Thunder and Fire. He doesn't actually have a good Wind Tone, does he? Unless we get Tornado out of Bastion. Oh, we should check the shot before we do too much of this. So just all the good stuff. Nice. That is actually very nice because we do not have many winds available. Just going to grab a couple of these at full durability. Oh, and the shock. Oh wow, she just sells physics. Okay. The bright side is we don't actually need to buy any of these since we've gotten so many of them, which ends up saving us a lot of money at the end of the game. It's a good thing. We do get one more forge use, which is good. I will probably take advantage of that. I think we have enough money to get one more maxed out weapon, especially if we sell some stuff that we're not using. I don't remember how many people we're allowed to bring to this last map, and that is a slight problem. Yeah, I'm going to make sure I have Soren and Khalil's inventories sorted out. And I also need to check how many of these exactly we have. These arm scrolls, we only have 2. Ooh. Okay. So we could get Soren up to an S rank in Wind. I don't think it's worth it. We don't have any S rank Wind spells. We could also get Khalil up to an S rank with Lightning, and that, I think, is worth it. So, let's go ahead. Khalil, you're going to be our user of... Oh, me. Before I absolutely mess this up. The way arm scrolls work here is that it gives you a rank in the weapon skill for the weapon that the character currently has equipped. So if I don't equip El Thunder first, it's going to give it to whatever she does actually have equipped. Which would be very tragic. Alright, Khalil, you're not going to be using El Thunder after all. You've got a very fun Rex Bolt that you're going to be using instead. Which I think, yeah, it does give extra stats. Nice. And she's almost strong enough to use it without getting slowed down, which is pretty cool. So, she has Rex Bolt. She doesn't need... She shouldn't need another Lightning Tome for the rest of this game. Sadly, she can't also get Bolganone, but it's okay. We do have a lot of meteors. I'm going to let her use the bolting, since, well, she has an S rank in Lightning now, so she may as well. Soren can grab the meteor. And I think I'm going to drop El Thunder for him, and just let him use Wind Magic instead. And a Physic. Now, I'm reasonably sure that we are going to end up bringing Nasir along for this last chapter, so he's going to basically be a bank for all of our various weapons that we would like to use but don't quite have room for. Probably a spare Physic. Physics are just very good to have. Grab an Elixir. What skills do you have? Nihil and Boon. Oh, nice. It's actually pretty useful. Okay. Let's see. I think that's all of the inventories we're going to sort out for now. There may be some more juggling done ahead of the final chapter once we actually get to deployment and know exactly how many people we're allowed to use. But I think this is okay. Sadly, Ashnard is, I think, 1 level in swords short of being able to use silver. Maybe 2. Oh, okay, that's 2. Shame. Also a shame that we can't get a second brave bow for her. It would be really useful. But we can just get a little goose bow instead. That's not bad. There's also one more forge that we can use, and I think it's going to go into a spear, or lance, or a bow. We don't need another sword. I think I still have that one sword that Ike was using, yeah. But I don't think we really have anybody who can use it. Nobody is at A rank in swords, except for, like, Lucia, or maybe, I don't know, somebody down here that we haven't been using. Or Mia. I was really hoping to use her, but she just... yeah, she has 10 strength at level 17, and that's just very tragic. Oh, speaking of people with empty inventory slots that we can just shove things into to have them, Ike is a great candidate for that. Yep, go ahead and give you another physic. And just hang on to those. We have 3 people in our basic team that can use it, and potentially 4 if we bring Reese as well, so I'm not too worried about not having enough healing going into this last fight. We'll be set on that front. Okay. Yeah, I think we're okay here. Good. Which means we're also going to be handing out all of this bonus experience. Let's see. We'll go ahead and top off Valencia a little bit. If her son... oh, hold on. Let me make sure that whoever I'm leveling up at least has those things equipped. So, Valencia, we're going to get you at least a couple of levels here. Hopefully get some strength along the way, but if not, we'll make it work. I think we get her to level 13. That should be a decent spot for her. Ooh, strength, nice. Ooh, that was a really good level. And another one? Oh, Valencia. Nice. Along with speed and defense, these are good stats for her. One more. And another one. Oh, nice. 3 points of strength is so big for her, since Amidi just works extremely well with every point of strength she gets. So, that's really good. Good stuff. Very nice, Valencia. So who else is behind Volkos? I'm going to try and get everybody to level 13 who is in our main group, and see who else needs it from there. Good. We got more than just skill and speed. That is excellent. Okay, Khalil. Level you up. More magic, luck, and defense. I can work with that. You could really use some more speed. Soren's level 16. Ooh, Leaf. Get you up there. Solid. I can definitely work with that. Okay, so that's everyone to 13 except for Boyd and Reese. And I feel like I should probably look at getting them up to a better level. Boyd especially, because I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to use like 14 people or so in this coming chapter, and that's what, 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14. Let's go ahead and get Boyd up there to 13 and see what he ends up looking like. Skill and speed are good. Kind of forgot to actually check on this. Yeah, he is using one. Good. Okay. He's actually very low on strength right now, I think. Considering he's Boyd and strength is... Okay, Boyd, come on. You're really not doing as well as you should here. This is actually, like, this specific part of the menu is where I sort of spent a lot of time cheesing the game in some of my playthroughs, since you can just reset the game and continue doing that until you get the level ups you're looking for. We're not doing that here, obviously, but it is something you can do if you have the time and patience to do it. It's one of the very few ways you can actually get a luck-capped Ike by the end of the game, just by forcing him to get luck no matter what, every level. But Boyd's, he's okay. Not as good as I would have hoped, but workable. Let's go ahead and get Reese leveled up as well. We might end up bringing him, and if we do, we have access to that Purge Tome that's sort of just rotting in our inventory at the moment. That was actually a really good level, too. Another good one. Every point of magic counts. Let's go. Nice. Skill 2, honestly, especially if we're planning to give him that artillery tome, since making sure you actually hit with those is very important. We could give a lot to Titania too. It's been a long time since we used her. I might do that. We'll see. Reese is actually getting some very solid levels. I'm impressed. Wasn't expecting him to get much except for resistance, maybe magic and luck. Like this. But he's gotten a solid chunk of skill as well, which is very good for him. And even some points of defense, which is also pretty good for him. It means that he might actually be able to take a hit from a physical opponent instead of just dying instantly. More magic and skill. That's a good one to finish with. Where is Titania? All the way down here. Sure. I think we can give her some levels. Although it's probably better, honestly, to just get some of these people up to level 14 instead. It really is. This would be the correct decision, since these are the characters you're probably bringing to the fight. Yeah, and it's almost 300 experience to get them up there, bonus experience-wise. Yeah, no, we're going to play it intelligently. We're going to give it to the people that I know I'm going to use. And give them a little bit more of an edge going into the end game. one to Khalil. She really needs more speed. Wow. She's not been getting much. Oh, Marcia. Marcia, that was tragic. Let's see. Yep, give one to Leith, and I think we'll go back and give one to Volk. And that's probably as much as we'll get. Oh wow, that was an excellent level, Leith. Very nice. Yeah. And that one honestly is fine for you, Volk. Don't really think there's much else we could give it to, and actually get one. Oh no, Alincia can still get a level. Okay, so we've got one more level we can hand out. One more. Who do we give it to? Tempting, honestly, just to give it to Racing. Since... Nah, giving it to Racing is a waste, frankly. It's, definitely not worth. Ashnard might not be a bad idea. This is 124, and Jill... Yeah, okay, so we can give one to Ashnard, and that gets her to 19, which, at that point, Paragon isn't really doing much for her anymore, and I don't feel bad about removing it, to give her something different instead. So we can level her up once, and level Jill up once, and that's probably one of the better uses we have for our remaining experience. It does feel a little weird to give it to Ashnard since she's 1.5 levels away from 20, but might be a good idea. No, actually, I think we're just going to give it to one of our level 14 people. Let's go with Khalil. Oh, not Grayson, Khalil. And see if we can't get her another point of speed. Mostly just fishing for that. She really could use the extra speed. And strength, actually, if she gets it. No. Guess not. That's okay. It is okay. I am going to give her that mystic, or magic dust, whatever the name is for it. Let's see. Spirit dust, that's it. And a speed wing, actually. She's going to get both of these. And that should help her out quite a bit. I'm going to go ahead and give Rolf at least one of these and see. Let's see, he has 5 build. Grayson has 8. So I think if I give Rolf 2 of these, then he's got enough to actually shove Racing around, and that's really important. Since, as I saw in the last chapter, it's pretty useful to be able to shove Racing with everybody. Alright, what else do we have in here? Master Seal, Torch, Resolve. Resolve Wrath is a very, very silly combination of skills. I don't know who I would give it to, but we're about to start figuring that out. I could give it to Nephany. Resolve Wrath Nephany. Strength, skill, and speed at half or less health, and Wrath is crit percentage at half or less health. Well, that's very tempting. We could also just give this to Jill. Ooh, I guess the question is, who has the easiest time getting into that 50% range? without being in horrible danger of dying instantly. Jill is probably up there with 27 defense. She doesn't really take much damage baseline, so if she gets hit with a magic user, she's not a bad option for that. I think we only have one resolve too. Yeah, only one, and one wrath. So we can give that combo to anybody. We could also use Vantage, which actually is really, really good for someone like Soren. Ooh, Soren with Vantage does sound hilariously funny. Vantage Wrath is also obviously a very strong combination, especially for someone with high basic crit chance. We're not using any Swordmasters, which is where it would be at its peak, but Nephine's not bad, honestly. Especially with the Killer Lance, that gives her another... that puts her up to 43% crit. And you add another 50% to that, and she's got a very solid chance to just Vantage Wrath anything that comes her way. We only have one. So what we could do is do Vantage Wrath Nephine and Resolve Wrath someone else, or Vantage Wrath someone else and Resolve Wrath Nephine. Either of these are very good. Nephine, she does have 40 health, so if she gets down to 20, then she's in range of this. 21 defense isn't terrible either. You could give it to Elincia. Oh. Wait, Vantage Wrath Elincia. Ooh. Oh, that would be very silly, wouldn't it? She doesn't have the most strength to work with. It's the only thing that's stopping me from doing that immediately. Because while it's hilarious, if you're only critting for with a base of 2 or 3 damage a hit, it's not really accomplishing much. I think Nephine's the best one for Resolve Wrath. That or Jill. Jill does have the advantage of Kendo, and a much longer movement range to really abuse it. I think we go with Resolve Wrath on Jill. She also has more health, which actually it does make a difference, because that means she has more health that she can keep at that 50% range. So let's go with Resolve Wrath Jill. And we'll give you Vantage. Deadeye is not the best in this game. It's, oh well, you're always going to hit, which is cool, but he's already got a solid skill stat. He doesn't really need that, he needs damage. Ashnard, we're going to take Paragon away from you, freeze up those points to let you use Savior. It's tempting to give this to Marcia instead, since Marcia can fly, and that really does help. Marcia has 3 stats cap, that's actually really solid. She's very, very good. Soren. Cannot use Flare, unless we get rid of Adept, but Adept is really good. It's really good. Who do we want to give Guard to? That's a very strong skill, and I'd love to give it to someone who can take full advantage of it. Volk has lethality, he's not getting anything else. I guess we could give it to Astra. That would be funny. Or Soren. Actually, yeah. Let's give this to Soren, since he, I think, has the highest skill of anybody on our entire roster. Yeah, he has 28 skill. That's insane. Well, except Volk, but Volk doesn't have room for it. He actually has one more point than Ike. Okay, Soren, you get guard. Yeah, I don't think you have the luck to make Miracle worth it. No, you do not. So, guard for you. Well... Ooh. Wait, no, we can't use Gamble at the same time as Deadeye, can we? Ah, if you could, that would be a really good combo, but sadly, it is not a thing. It's not a thing. Let's see, luck-wise, I think Mist... Oh, she already has Miracle, so no real reason for that. We could give it to Elincia. I'm not a major fan of Miracle in this game, since it's hard to actually use it properly. Just because you can't really count on it activating. Honestly, I think Gamble isn't a terrible idea for you. We could get rid of Nihil and give her Flare. I do have 2 Occult Scrolls, and I'd really like to use them. The question is where? Soul wouldn't actually be bad for Ashnard. It just helps her continue to be that frontline tank. Mist, not so much. Not really a big fan of Stun, either. Oh, and he already has this. Okay. Flare. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I might just give Khalil Flare instead of Nihil. Nihil's not really that big a deal, I think. Not in this game. In the next game it becomes very, very relevant at the end of the game. But I think Flare would actually work really well for her. Okay. And we'll give Astrid Soul. Which means we can give Marcia Savior. Maybe Adept too. Oh, we could also give Adept to Rolf, which could be a lot of fun. Okay, so we have 10 points left on Marcia. She has 26 skill to use Adept with. Rolf, though, Rolf has that double bow, which is very nice with Adept, and the brave bow too. I think we're gonna go with Rolf on this for Adept and maybe Corrosion. Or Nihil. We could give him Nihil, since it actually fits on him and won't fit on many other people here. Oh, we could also give Adept to Elincia. Actually, no, we're gonna give Gamble to Rolf. Gamble for Rolf, and... might actually just give him Adept too. Yeah, let's go ahead and give him Gamble Adept. I don't know if these two work together, but I think they might. Which would be very funny for him. And Marcia, you're going to get Counter. Since your defenses are kind of on the low side, and this gives you a chance to do a lot of extra damage. So, we still have Corrosion, Nihil, Miracle, Shade, and Parity. Parity might not be bad for her. I don't really like Renewal for her, but it's fine. Corrosion could be fun, but it's better to give that to a ranged unit, I think, than a melee one. I guess there is Leith too. Let's give Leith Nihil, why not? It fills up her bar and makes me feel better about it, even if she's probably not going to have a chance to use it anywhere here. Let's give Soren Shade as well. Yeah, you do not want Parity. Parity goes to somebody without combat skills. Like Valencia, honestly. She does have 21 luck and would probably be the best user of Miracle. Yeah, let's just give her Miracle. Who knows, maybe it'll come in handy. I'm not expecting it to, but... yeah, go ahead, Mist. Take a Corrosion. Why not? Really sad that you can't just retrieve skills from people and give them to others in this game, but... yeah, it's okay. Okay, so we've figured out all of our bonus XP, all of our skills, mostly sorted out the inventory, and now we just need to pick a support for Ike. Stat-wise, Soren is definitely the superior A support, because if I remember correctly, Dark gives dodge and attack, which is just so good. The hit chance from Leith is not bad, actually, especially for... from what I remember, Ashnard specifically can be very annoying since he actually has a dodge chance against Ike. But, I like both of these, honestly. They're both fun supports. I think it's more likely that we keep Ike nearer to Leith than to Soren in this chapter. Soren's probably going to be spending a lot of time far in the back, either throwing around meteors or heals, so it might just be better to support him with Leith to A. This is one of the changes that I actually really do appreciate in the current games, that they don't limit you on support conversations anymore. And while it does make it a lot more strategic to pick who you're supporting with, it also gives you moments like this where you really want to get both, and you're only allowed to get one or the other. So I think I'm going to go with Leith. And I'll go with Leith here and probably close the game out tonight by just checking Soren's support conversation too, because they're both really good. Soren's support conversation in particular is just, it's one of those, I don't remember it exactly at this point, but I do remember it just being a thing where it's like Soren finally really opens up to somebody, and it's really good for him. But we're gonna go with Leith here. Punch me some more. That's a big deal. Not like I care. I guess I'd be okay with this. I'm only inviting you because I don't care, but I guess I'd be okay with this. Soren's a lot more heartfelt. Leaf is fun and very in character for Leaf, but it's good to see her opening up too, and actually just really accepting Ike as sort of a partner and a combat in arms, or a comrade in arms. Words. One more thing. I do think I'm actually going to just load Soren up with the second meteor right away. And that way he just has it, which is going to be very useful. There's no way he hits an A rank for Volcanones for this chapter, sadly. Okay, so inventories are mostly set. XP and skills are all dealt out and handled. I think the only thing I haven't done yet is checked out the forge, and I think there was a bow. I'm leaning towards the bow over the lance. Nephene's got the bonus lance. We also have Marcia without one, and Ashnard. Those are the two missing ones that would want one. So we either go for a lance for Marcia, which could help her out a lot, or a bow for Ashnard, which would also help her out a lot. I think it helps Ashnard more. Ashnard actually has some pretty low strength still, so we'll go with a super silver bow for her. Oh, nice. Exactly enough money for it. A little bit extra, but it's pretty good. Yeah, fine, we'll put it in the convoy and sort it out. It's a shame we don't get any extra uses of the forge for the final chapter, but it's the only way to keep it balanced, honestly, is if they limit it to one chapter. Okay, and she'll just keep 2 silver bows on hand. Should be good. 1 normal silver bow and 1 really good silver bow. So the silver blade is 11 attack. I might actually give her a killing edge if I have another one. I do. Doesn't really have the best durability left. I think this is fine. Alright, so we're going to save here. And that is most of the pre-fight preparation done. Which is good, because I'd like to get to the actual chapter as quickly as possible tomorrow. And just dive right into it. It's going to be a long fight. And I'm pretty reasonably confident that I'll be able to get everybody through it alive, but we'll see. Ashnard can be very spooky. And I remember hard mode specifically having an extra wrinkle to the fight that makes things very interesting. So we will see it when we get there. For tonight, though, that's about it. I do want to... Well, let's see if I can soft reset here. No. I can soft reset, but I'm going to have to go push the button on the GameCube for that. So we're going to go check out Soren's support conversation, and then we'll call it a night. So, let's see. I think it's in the theater. No. Where is it? I know you can check out support conversations somewhere. Oh, speaking of, this is a fun extra bit that you can get if you have all the wires and stuff to connect a Game Boy Advance to your GameCube, and basically just import some art from the Game Boy Advance games, which is a lot of fun. There aren't quite as many pieces of art for Sacred Stones, sadly. It's a lot more limited. Blazing Blade had a lot. I think they even have a Nurgle down here somewhere. Yeah, they do. And Zephiel and Guinevere. Baby Guinevere. Who's just so happy to be with her big brother. Playing through this game, was it just earlier this year? Wow. I think it was last year that I finished playing through Blazing Blade for the first time in a very long time. It was a lot of fun. Now, let's see if I can find where these support conversations are. Now, this is Trial Map, which is another fun post-game feature in this game that basically gives you bonus maps to clear with the teams that, or with the characters that you ended up with at the end of the game. I might check that out depending on where we finish tomorrow. I don't know why I thought it was in the theater. Nope, this is just where you can scroll through all of the music in the game. I guess not. Well, that's very unfortunate. Well, I guess we don't get to see the sport with Soren then. It's definitely worth checking out, though. You can look it up online if you'd like, or... there are a lot of places to find it, and I'd probably, like, if I end up playing through this again at some point in the future and streaming it, I'd definitely just support with Soren on the next time around. But for now, we're going to call it a night, and tomorrow we will come back and finish this game. Honestly, I'm glad that I ended up timing this out pretty much perfectly for the release of Engage. I wasn't sure if I'd have to end up doing some extra streams just to make sure we got there, but ended up working out really well. So it was good timing overall, and I'm glad to have made it through that. I'm very much looking forward to the release of Engage. I'm expecting there to not be any problems with just streaming on release day. I'm hoping that that Best Buy is going to have my copy when I go to pick it up on Friday, and that we'll be able to start streaming it Friday evening. Yeah, Bergs, there's actually... I think you can end up unlocking Ashnard as a playable character for the trial maps, but I think you need to beat the game something like 30 times to do it, and I never got anywhere near that, so... I think this is going to be like number 5 or 6 total that I've beaten this game. And, I mean, that's several times already, but it's... You need to go through it a lot in order to get him unlocked. You do get some other fun characters along the way, though, which is nice. But yeah, thank you, again, as usual, to everybody who's tuned in. It's great to be able to share this with everybody, and I hope you're all looking forward to the finale tomorrow. And if you're planning to play Engage when it comes out, I wish you all the best of luck and hope you enjoy it. I'm really looking forward to it myself, and like I said, I am planning to be streaming that next Friday. Hoping to have a sort of placeholder thumbnail ready for that stream tonight, maybe tomorrow. And yeah, that way you can just check it, make sure you know when it's going to happen, and tune in if you'd like. I am planning to go into it completely blind. I've seen, I think it was the announcement trailer and maybe one other trailer after that. So I have a vague idea of some of the very basics of the game. But I have not let myself look at basically anything else since. So I think the most spoilers I will end up being exposed to are potentially the Engage banner that we are probably going to get in over the next week in Heroes. But I don't. They were pretty good with the pre-release Three Houses banner in Heroes, and in just making sure that there weren't any real spoilers involved. So I'm hoping they do the same again here. Assuming it is an Engage banner, we don't know yet. And I think that banner reveal is going to be tomorrow night, so that might end up happening in the middle of the stream. Fun stuff. Regardless though, I hope that anyone planning to play the game enjoys it, and anyone planning to watch the stream will be able to enjoy it with me. Yeah, I think I'm rambling at this point though, so once again, thank you to everybody who's tuned in tonight, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Till then, take care and have fun.